Hey everyone, Big D here. This is going to be a little different from most of my videos. Um, Basically, I just wanted to give a little talk, I guess. Kind of my thoughts. I came across the community pretty much accidentally almost a year ago, and I was so happy to find it. And wow, a lot of amazing. I say that word a lot. Amazing, amazing uh, builds, but not just that. A lot of amazing people. Um, People with just you can tell they have a big heart, and I like to see that in people. I too, I have a big heart, and I do care for a lot of people, and a lot of people, love me for that, and and it's important. So, um, the I have a lot of fans out. I have a lot of fans. I'm a big fan of a lot of people out there, and Fast Jimmy, yes, Fast Jimmy, I'm a big fan, and I watched not all of your videos, but a lot of them. Teaching everybody, and you can really tell, Fast Jimmy, that you do have a big heart, and my thoughts and prayers are with you, as always. And I don't blame you for being frustrated regarding the comments on your page. You were right on to make that response, and I'm glad you did. Now, I watched another video too, from Cale Gaither. And again, Cale, you're an amazing builder. And yes, you too have a big heart, like Jimmy. And you can see that in your videos, and I thank you for that as well. But you hit the nail on the head. What I was thinking too was, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. Now, this is an important principle that many of us our parents told us this. Now, I too, I grew up in South Dakota, and my parents are great people, and they taught me this principle. And it kind of stems down to, the old golden rule, do unto others as you would do to yourself, and, put yourself in someone else's shoes. Would you want to go to one of your videos and read through your comments and find negativity? I don't think so. So, if you come across a video and you don't like it, or you have questions about it, be careful on how there's the right way to say something, and then there's the wrong way. Now, another good principle and I always follow, is to trust your intuition. And if you don't know what your intuition is, it's that little feeling you get in your gut, when you get a thought in your head, whether you're going to make a decision. Your intuition kicks in. And you have to trust your intuition. And I think at some point, when you're thinking of making a comment, you can use your intuition and just think about that golden rule. Think about whether you would like to read that on your page. And if you can't, again, if you can't, if you can't think of anything good to say, then, don't say anything at all. Keep it to yourself. If you have a question for that person and that person didn't respond to you, ask someone else. There's so many people in this community, again, with big hearts that are very willing to help you, to answer your question, or to maybe give you their ideas on the situation. So, just if somebody doesn't respond to an email, it doesn't mean that don't take it negative. Everyone has their reasons, and life is full of all kinds of things, and if you don't get a response from an email, then email someone else, or put up a video and just say, hey, everyone, I have a question, and I look forward to your comments, and you'll get them, because that's the way this community is. And I really want, if anything comes from this community, I really want, to try and influence others to find the hobby and understand what a rewarding thing it is to, use your creativity and create, a model that you love and that others will love. Your family and your friends, and the community is here, so you can show them too. And that's a good thing. And I hope that as a community we can influence them younger ones to get into the hobby. And that's, I think that should be a big goal. Keep the model building community alive, and get these younger kids away from the computer and get them, into a hobby, any hobby. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling now, but I guess, again, if your parents were there to teach you those important principles in life, and if you weren't taught those things, gosh, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. And if you were taught those things, and maybe you've kind of grown away from them, maybe your parents are no longer living, I don't know. What are you going to do? What can you do if, unfortunately, you weren't taught this, or you've forgotten it? Well, if you're an older person, you probably don't want to, or maybe you do, go and talk to your parents about it again. Maybe you're embarrassed to do that. I don't know. But your parents didn't just magically come up with this. The golden rule, it's in here, guys. This has been around forever, and it's in here. And there's lots of great things in here. And if you don't have this, and you don't have this, then you need to find it. there's another place you can be on Sunday morning rather than in your hobby room or behind your computer. So, and I'm not, I'm not a huge religious guy. I don't want, I believe in God, and I think you need to have that in your life. I probably don't go to church as often as I should, but I do believe in the higher power, and it's important. And you can learn a lot from this book. This book has been around forever, and there are millions and millions and billions of copies of this book in several languages, and you can get it anywhere. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the whole situation. Kind of a serious video from Big D on a Friday night, but I think it needs to be said. Hopefully I've maybe touched the hearts of some people out there to maybe, decide to maybe take another look at your life and think about, am I living the right life? Do I have hope for the future? You got to have hope for the future. Alright, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening. This is Big D. Goodbye.